Alright, so the Super Saiyans team is probably one of, if not just the best team in the game. Just has so many options and such a powerful leader that I don't think it's going to be going away anytime soon from like the top two, top three spot. So obviously the SSJ trio are like just insane damage dealers. Like they do so much damage for sure, and while also just being pretty good defensively as well. STR Future Gohan is the unstoppable tank, especially with his active skill doing lots and lots of damage. Physical God Goku is the dodging and guarding king. Tech Birdku is the revive. Tech Vegeta is just like a good all around, just doing everything by himself. And then STR Vegeta is just, having a pretty good defense. It's kind of like in the same angle as SSJ Trio, where he's doing lots and lots of damage, but his defense isn't like, while it's not the best on the team, it is still worth mentioning. And then if we go ahead and look over on the JP side, we could see that not only are we going to, I don't know why the image isn't loading, but not only are we going to be having units like AGL Broly dropping on the anniversary, which is going to be happening in 2 months, who is just going to be doing so much stuff. But we also have units like Physical Gogeta, which also isn't loading, but who is also doing stuff like targeting all the attacks against him, making it where he's getting like guaranteed dodging. He's having it where he has the great chance of nullifying Ki Blast supers. He gets extra dodge, and I think he gets like a 70% dodge chance somewhere. I'm just trying to find it real quick. Yeah, right here. Great chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack. Gets extra crit chance with each attack he's evaded. He also has immense amounts of healing. We go over to the Tech STR Vegeta and the Tech Gogeta over here. So these units released not obviously at the same time, but like a year apart from each other. STR Vegeta just got his EZA. So we could start seeing units like Tech Gogeta and then SSJ Goku getting an EZA sometime soon as well. I would 100% say within a year from now, at least one of those units is going to EZA for sure. But just talking about what we actually do have in the game. So STR Vegeta is guarding all attacks for 3 turns. He has it where he fully recovers all HP. He has it where while you are inside of just base form, he's getting defense raises. He's getting defense raises here. So he's raising defense infinitely. He's getting 30% damage reduction guaranteed. He's getting an additional 20% damage reduction and 20% crit chance if he's above 50% HP. He also gets even more attack and defense while also unleashing additional super attack if he's above 77% HP. He's a very dominant option for sure. And then Tech Gogeta, who could, like I was saying, being easy aid soon. We're seeing a lot of these units start having it where as soon as they fuse, like frame 1, let's go ahead and go look back at Physical Gogeta. He gets 54% HP at the start of the turn for 4 turns from the character's entry turn, right? Tech Gogeta's main issue back then was the fact that it was very hard to transform with this unit because you would need to be above 70% HP. And while that was a problem back then on turn 4, guess what? This can be done on turn 4 as well. Or I think it's either turn 4 or turn 5. Yeah, right here. Starting from turn 4. So guess what? You pop Physical Gogeta, then you go into Tech Gogeta, and then bam, you're having one of the most dominant rotations in the game. Again, obviously when he is easy aid. Like this, we have so much stuff. SSJ Goku could be a powerful slot 1 option. We truly don't know what's even going to come to the Dokkan. But even still, with just the additions that we see already in the game, it's just going to be very insane. Let me go ahead and go back to over here. We can go ahead and look at how things are looking on global right now. And then later on, obviously, when we do get those options on the global side, we can go ahead and look at them too. But let me go ahead and turn all of this off. Let me readjusted my seat for a bit. Alright, let's do this. So we can go ahead and just do something like this, I guess. Obviously for characters like Vegito who don't start off in Super Saiyan, it is going to be a little bit harder to give them ki and stuff like that. But everybody else should be 100% fine from ki issues for sure, because a lot of Super Saiyans have almost the exact same link set. You know, they're always gonna have like Golden Warrior. They're always gonna have Fierce Battle, all that stuff. So it is it is like a good team to build around because you know Super Saiyans is just like like I was saying, all Super Saiyans links. So it's not the worst team to make. And then yeah, if Vegeta does get supered here, he's gonna take 0 damage. Like, come on. Come on. Do you know who this guy is? This is the king of Dokkan. Leave him alone. Obviously it does suck because our used to be #1 support unit for this team, the SSJ5 guys, they were a pretty good option, especially on release. I would say that they were a decent option for sure. But as time went on, it definitely just became an issue of I can't really run this unit without having the chance of dying anymore. Um, and it became a thing of them not being able to live normals anymore, right? So, well, as much as I'd like to bring them on this team and kind of showcase like that with support, I feel like, maybe I guess I could have brought an AGL Super Saiyan Goku, but I don't know. I wanted to just bring a team that I knew would win, right? Uh, um, let's keep Vegeta around, and then we could just float off God Goku. Get these, and bam, we got 5 orbs. The good thing here too is physical God Goku obviously only gets 5, or he only gets his orbs when you have 5 superclass units, including himself. And this team definitely already has that, so we are able to still bring tech. Actually, does Esther Super Vegeta count? I think he's like in the gray area, isn't he? I think he does count. I'm pretty sure STR Super Vegeta, this one is super class, so I'm almost positive we did get the orb changing. Because I always thought that that was like a funny thing that he somehow was able to escape by. Oh yeah, we definitely have the intro up because our our attack stats would not be that high, especially without godlings for sure. But yeah, we're cruising through here, not really too much of any issues, honestly. As expected, obviously. But yeah, out of all the EZAs that I did show, which one are you guys most excited for? I'd probably say personally, I want to see Tech Gogeta to like bring that spot back of being just, a dominant unit. So I don't think he really had his time to shine too much. So I would like to see something like that, honestly. It did hurt, kind of just seeing him drop, especially on global, and then just he was like hard replaced. Like even there was debates on STR Vegito versus Tech Gogeta. Like, that shouldn't even been a thing when the unit was released almost all this time later, obviously. Yeah, I wanna see either Tech Gogeta or Inked Super Saiyan Goku from Namek. I want to see him kind of like pop off. I feel like both of those are gonna be really fun, especially since both of them really they just have animations that kind of hold up to this day. And that's the good thing with Dokkan is that like when they easy ace some of these characters, a lot of them are just like units that it honestly just feels brand new to use them again. This guy's still trying to do a super attack against us. It's insane. Does he not know that Vegeta takes no damage? Does he not know? Alright. Future Gohan's going to clean it up here. If not, SHA Trio will definitely do that for us. Now he's doing an additional super attack guaranteed, yeah. So Future Gohan is fully built up. He has all of his attack and defense and key. And then next turn we are going to be able to pop his active skill, get extra damage too, and probably just win the fight. Okay, this is fine. We'll just go ahead and pop this. So now we'll have our super attack effects. So yeah, we're at way more than enough defense than we need. Just get as much healing as possible. And then we'll have the orbs ready for next turn. Yeah, see, I knew he was going to do something like that. It's fun. Yeah. Because it would have probably been, if we didn't have the active skill, it probably would have been the safest play to put STR Vegeta in slot 1. But I was really scared that he was just going to super on the first attack, which really did suck. Also, by the way, just a fun fact. If your key goes down to 12, it's because you super attacked there. So I think we missed like 1 or 2 supers. Because Obviously got sealed, unfortunately, but it happens. Alright, so STR Super Vegeta still has one more turn of guard, and then he's not that good, and we're going to have to float him off. Okay. Yikes. Okay, this is fine. I'm going to probably put SSJ, Goku, or if Gohan in slot 1. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We'll just do this. Go ahead and go over here. We'll pop this active skill. We're going to play this one because this one is still a relatively new animation, so I want to make sure to get it in the game. We'll go ahead and pop this active skill too. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to kill there. This is the thing I was talking about. And we'll go ahead and look at it, but I'm going to have to turn off the audio, obviously. That's the thing with this team, is there are just so many active skills that are just hard hitters that it honestly just evaporates like 90% of the game. Especially on the global side, it like just disintegrates everything. So let's just go ahead and let me just turn off the audio real quick because it is copyrighted music. We can go ahead and look at this, right? So if we look at this, SJ Trio, obviously a powerful and dominant active skill. They massively raise attack. They also get attacks effective against, or sorry, they get crits for the turn, which is insanely good, obviously. STR Future Gohan, he also gets defense and ki for the rest of battle, while also massively raising his attack. And then since his domain is active, and you have to have the domain active for him to have his active skill to be able to be used, he's getting crits for 5 turns. And then also, anytime he's popping me either the active skill or you getting a 24 ki, which is insanely easy with him, you're just doing crits guaranteed. Physical God Goku, if you do plan on transforming, will obviously get the crits from there too. Tech Birdku, his is okay. Like it's something. It is something. Okay. It's not as bad because it does disable the enemy's action, and the first attack is almost always the super attack. Not obviously always, but almost always. Then obviously Tech Vegeta pops in, boom, big bang attack. Guess what he's doing? Attack effective, attack is crits for the turn. So he's doing all of that, and all you have to do is one of the easiest conditions ever, having one enemy whose HP is 80% or below, or you just attack 3 times. I'm sorry, you get an attack against you 3 times against this character. And then we go to STR Super Vegeta, and if we really, really wanted to, if our HP was 50% or above, starting from the 5th turn, we'd be getting 5 ki and 50% attack. It would be, it's just like, this whole thing just increases everything in terms of damage. And I was talking about it earlier with Gogeta and Broly. Guess what? Gogeta turns blue, and you pop his active skill, you make everything where you're just dodging everything. And then you're almost always guaranteed critting because you're all you have to do is, I think, dodge like 5 attacks, and that's it. It's a guaranteed crit. And then even if you don't get guaranteed crits, it's guaranteed type effective against all types. And then we go over to Broly, who is just like dominating with multiple super attacks and doing, I think, around the same amount of damage that Vegeta does, the attack Vegeta that we just showed. Like, he's doing all of that damage too. And then it's just like, it's so insane. The Super Saiyans team this is literally why I probably consider it to be the #1 team in the game right now. Just because of how many dominant options we have, not only just right now, but how many dominant options we're going to be getting later on in the game too. Obviously, it doesn't have Beast on it, but like, we have 3 or like 4 of the top 5 LRs on this team. It's Gogeta, Broly, uh, and then S tier Super Vegeta. So yeah, it'd probably be like 2 or 3 out of the top 5. It's easily still 3 out of the top 10 no matter what. But anyways, other than that, let me know what you guys think. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Will, for being a member. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.